Mushroom cup. Drink, drink. Drink, drink. Drink, drink. Drink, drink. Drink, drink. Mario Kart Stadium. Kicking off the Mushroom Cup, and indeed Mario Kart 8, we have not a circuit like we would in normal Mario Kart games, but a stadium track. The Mario Kart Stadium. Not Mario's, not Wario's, not anybody's, but the entire Mario Kart Stadium. What a unique way to start off Mario Kart 8. This track fully makes use of the anti-gravity feature, taking on a short uphill section in which your wheels will turn horizontal and you will go up a quick hill before descending and doing your first glide of the game. This track fully showcases what Mario Kart 8 is capable and is an incredible starter track, and in my opinion is the best starter track of all Mario Kart games. While certainly not the best track in Mario Kart 8, certainly the best starter track. It is very inventive, very innovative, it's very overall different from the other starter tracks. For starters, this track takes place at night, other tracks takes place at day. It really has a sense of celebration. There's fireworks, there's people in the audience cheering you on like there are in Figure 8 Circuit, or at least there's some sort of crowd in Figure 8 Circuit you feel. But this track really brings it to life. It's a very lively, happy track. The music is superb. It in fact outlines what Mario Kart 8 is all about. This track, in my opinion, is a textbook definition of Mario Kart 8. When I think of Mario Kart 8, it's either this or Mario Circuit that I think about, and this is a superb track, and it's a very unique track. I mean, I just love it to bits. Maybe it's the most underrated track in the game because people think it's a bad track, but there's other tracks that are much better than this in Mario Kart 8, I've got to admit, but ultimately, it's one of my favourite tracks, personally. Water Park. So, this track did not appear in Mario Kart 7, a nitro track in Mario Kart 8 it makes full use of the underwater feature which was introduced in Mario Kart 7, as I say. So this track makes full use of the underwater feature, like I just said, and combines that together with the anti-gravity, enabling you to go up and down what seem like water roller coasters or water rides. It's almost a water theme park. It is an absolute awesome course. I mean, it's a very generic course in that sense because you feel like we've had a lot of water courses before, and there are a couple more in this game, I feel, but and they are better than this, I'd say. But Water Park, still for the Mushroom Cup, is still a fun track. I mean, for its length, a very short track, I must admit. It packs a punch, certainly. It has a lot you go through. I mean, you go across everything. You do anti-gravity. It's kind of like a roller coaster track underwater. Now, it's quite surprising now I'm on the topic that we haven't actually seen any roller coaster theme park course in the past, which is a shock. So Water Park's kind of a first. Nonetheless, this track still seems generic that we haven't seen a water, even though we may not have seen many theme park tracks, if indeed we've seen any. But this track, there's something about it that just doesn't seem too original. And maybe it's not the most exciting track. Maybe it's its length that does it. Like I say, it packs a punch. But I'd like to see more of the punch. I'd like to see it for a longer period of time. I'd like to drive around this track a bit more. Maybe I'd like it if it were a bit more difficult, if there's a bit more to say about it. It doesn't say enough about Water Park. What is Water Park? I'd like to know. It doesn't really say enough. It's a bit of an uninventive name as well. So I'm not really sure. This track doesn't really showcase maybe what it could do, and I think it doesn't reach its potential. Sweet Sweet Canyon. Guys, I've really got to be honest with you. I just do not like Sweet Sweet Canyon for a start. It's just one of those courses that I think is so bloody overrated. I don't understand what people find exciting about this course, but I'm going to try and find the goods out of it anyway. I suppose you've got some sweets, some cakes, some honey fountains, you go through some treacle, I suppose, you go through some chocolate cones. I mean, you could say it looks tasty, but ultimately I think it's the most sickening sweets ever in this track. And it honestly makes me feel sick looking at it. I mean, it even gives me a headache. I mean, it's not a nice looking track. It's quite frankly annoying. I mean, I've got to say one positive thing about this though. The music is an absolute banger. I just love the music. It's perfect. It's one of my favourite Mario Kart songs ever. There's just something about this song that does it for me. Maybe it's just how sweet it is. It goes with the theme of the track, I suppose. Or maybe it's how upbeat it is. it's just something special about the track. I've got to say, I do like the pink sky. That's one thing I do like about this track. It's the nice pink sky. It kind of outlines what Sweet Sweet Canyon's about, but it just doesn't. It just still doesn't redeem some of the bad stuff that I've seen in this track. It just doesn't, because this track just doesn't get me excited. Sadly, I mean, I know a lot of people disagree and say it's one of their favourite tracks in the game, and I'm not upset about that. I mean, you're entitled to have your own opinion. I could see a lot of people absolutely adoring this track and saying it makes them feel hungry. I mean, it just depends what sweets you like. I mean, a person who's allergic to some of this stuff probably wouldn't enjoy Sweet Sweet Canyon that much. It'd probably just think, oh, what is it? But yeah, it depends. I mean, if you're going to judge it off what sweets there are, then no, I don't like this track. The track's incredibly short though. I mean, the fact that they had to have a cannon in it just makes the track even shorter, which is kind of a disadvantage. Like Water Park, I'm going to say the same thing. We don't see enough of the Sweet Sweet Canyon to know what it's about. It doesn't unleash its full potential. Maybe it is something that could be special, and I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe it really is not all that. So I'm not really sure where I stand with it once again. Thwomp Ruins. Concluding the Mushroom Cup, we have a course based around thwomps. I would never have predicted that. I mean, thwomps always have one level which they feature in the game pretty much. That level being Bowser's Castle, but no, a level not even in the Special Cup. In fact, a level Bowser's Castle. Sorry, not Bowser's Castle. Thwomp Ruins this level is. We've got Thwomps having their own level, and this level is somewhat longer, I feel, than Sweet Sweet Canyon and Water Park, and it does unleash something. I mean, there's not that many Thwomps, but it certainly is a unique course. I mean, it looks quite nice. It's quite. The music is one of the catchiest in the game. It's one of my favourites, I've got to say. I do love this song in Thwomp Ruins, and yeah, I think this track takes some full use of the anti-gravity, enabling you to choose your path, going on the side or going on the ground. We have a similar sort of thing happening in Toad's Turnpike. This course is quite a cool one, I've got to admit. I mean, you've got an area where the whole road just splits out, and you pick your own path, whether to go for a dip in the pool, ride along the walls, go around the edge of the pool, or just glide over the whole thing. It is your choice. This track brings you a lot of choice. It is quite an open course, I feel, and kind of demonstrates the open-mindedness of Nintendo in building such a different course. I mean, this is unique. I mean, since when do we get courses based upon whatever this is? I mean, I can't even begin to explain what Thwomp Ruins is based upon, because I don't know. That's the whole point. But it is superb, whatever it is, because it looks stunning. It looks like quite old architecture, but I don't really care what it is, because it's a blast to play on. I mean, it's an intense race and a great way to finish out the Mushroom Cup, battling for first place, hoping that you can win. And this track does offer a good amount of challenge, maybe not suited for the Mushroom Cup, but still, nonetheless, it provides a great deal of fun. And I do enjoy Thwomp Ruins for that reason. Maybe at first I didn't like it, but now it's a great track.